see my fellow human beings withering away, sabotaging themselves, destroying the planet, complicating life, homie. Acting as if life itself is a crushing jigsaw puzzle. Bro, that's creepy, homie. I do not want to see people exhibiting that false, mysterious, tough hitman disposition that, sup, bro, sup, bro, sup, or sup, homie, aquí parece que eso no corte, homie, sup, neighbor. That's what everybody's doing. Trying to be cool and tough. Trying to intimidate people. Or at the very least get a lot of attention, homie. People riding their genitalia. They're buying their fake followers, homie. They're presenting these false images on social media. And then in the real world, they're walking like this. Or like this. Either like wary and creepy like a cyborg, homie, with nothing internally. Or like a restless nomad, homie. Like an invincible renegade with nothing to lose. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Whatever happened to reality, dog? Damn, fool, why are people treating reality like it's their enemy? You know, people come through the internet, they'll talk shit. But in the real world, they don't say nothing, right? They just walk around like a stiff, rigid little cyborg or whatever. Or strutting around like a false hitman, homie. Like a shooter from the bowels of Satan's colon tract, dog. They mean business in their mind. Now they get on social media. They start living their lie again. This is partially what's responsible for all the misery. Social media, in a way. We could be utilizing social media to encourage logic and deductive reasoning and discipline and solution. To encourage people to unite and evolve alongside each other. To recognize what they possess internally. To stand against evil people in power. And in world-destroying cycles they perpetuate. By design, homie. But instead of utilizing social media to appreciate life and organize and basically unite the masses, homie, and to defeat world destroyers, homie, and creeps in power that do creepy shit to children and shit. Everybody's living a lie. They get on social media and they'll do the bullshit that those evil creeps in power rely upon to maintain their positions. Blood diamonds, designer clothes made via child slaves, adopting or exhibiting a false disposition or an illusion or a front or an act, homie. Not just accepting that, hey, I'm not the center of the fucking universe, homie. I'm not God, homie, and I'm okay with that. Life doesn't revolve around me and the way I look and feel, homie. I gotta earn my right to be on this fucking planet. Hey, we all make mistakes, but I gotta learn from my fucking mistakes. Instead of defending them and being prideful and stubborn and becoming my mistake till I die, homie, a pointless death. Bro, the planet's being destroyed due to that, and people are maintaining their positions of wealth and power, regardless of their sinister, world-destroying tendencies and predation because of that. People get on social media and they don't use it as a tool, homie. They live their lie. And when they come through a movement or a channel like ours, bro, they'll see all the comments. People changing their lives, homie, their perception of reality, choosing to earn their right to be on this planet, homie, defeating their addictions, homie, all kinds of obstacles being overcome. And instead of acknowledging and appreciating that, they'll just talk shit. They do not like to see people growing and evolving. They do not like to see an individual exhibiting logic, homie, and earning his right to be on this planet, not being so obsessed with himself. They hate it, bro. They can't learn, they can't follow suit, they can't give credit where it's due, they can't acknowledge reality for what it is, they can't appreciate what is paramount. It seems like they're addicted to their misery, anxiety, and restlessness in itself. If you practice anything long enough, it'll become an addiction. If you turn a blind eye to something long enough, you'll become it. You know, it is what it is, man. Reality's not supposed to be our enemy. You know, we're supposed to embrace reality at some point, man, and become reality, instead of spending our entire lives trying to distort it or escape it or defeat it or fight it, homie, with mental gymnastics, a false disposition, alcohol, pills, dope. Come on, man. THC's the only thing that doesn't cause children, homie, to be preyed upon or murdered. You know, thousands of documented cases revolving around alcohol causing child predation, Xanax, meth, antidepressants, all those other substances, all those other pharmaceuticals and pills. Come on, THC is the only thing that doesn't cause horrible atrocities in regards to children, homie, and animals. Yet everybody keeps pounding their vodka, hopping on social media, presenting a false image. It's almost as if they're addicted to misery. For they know alcohol's a depressant, they know it's an inflammatory, they know it lowers their immune system. They know if they rely upon it for false confidence, it's going to become like a crutch, homie, that they're withered away and crippled without. But they'll come to find eventually that even with that crutch, homie, they're just as crippled, fool. They're just dragging their legs behind them, homie. Scraping by with them crutches. There ain't no point, fool. Your legs work. You're not appreciative, homie. There's people who are paralyzed, homie, that are blind, deaf, and paralyzed. That overcome these addictions and obstacles. That embrace our movement, homie, the realities that we relay or cover. Fool, and they can't even move their appendages or limbs. They can't even see. And they're choosing to make an effort, homie. They're choosing to evolve and earn their right to be on this planet. And you got millions of individuals that have their health, good genetics, their anatomies intact, full functioning. They cannot appreciate or they cannot reflect, homie, on what's paramount. Come on, bro. What you possess internally. What they don't want you aware of, homie. Pharmaceutical corporations, politicians, alcohol all that shit revolves around misery. To them, misery and division's a profitable enterprise. That's how they literally maintain their wealth. They don't care if the planet's being destroyed. They don't care if they and many others are miserable. I mean, they've accepted that. They tell themselves that shit's inevitable. They lie to themselves. The people in power and shit and elitists that encourage this mayhem, they tell themselves that everybody's a miserable creep, homie. Everybody's just like them. Just some of them manage to hide it or camouflage it better while others don't. That's what they tell themselves. And they'll never have true fulfillment or purpose, homie, or genuine peace of mind or confidence. They'll never really genuinely be content, fool. You can't substitute for what is paramount, homie. And if you do that long enough and you manage to encourage the masses to do it alongside you, you'll destroy a planet and you'll cheat people out of fulfillment and purpose. Real. I just wanted to relay that. Life is not a crushing conundrum. You possess more internally than they want you aware of, but we can't keep rebelling against reality, homie, and feeling anxious and restless and miserable and hateful of solution, dog. It doesn't matter what somebody looks like. It doesn't matter if they're identical to you or not, homie. Don't resent a motherfucker for not being a miserable creep, fool. If you resent somebody for not being creepy and restless, chances are, bro, you're a restless, miserable creep, homie. And it's never too late to turn that around. If you feel jealousy, resentment, and hate for the individuals, the few motherfuckers on this planet that believe in earning the right to be here, homie, something's wrong, homie, in here. Bro, you gotta change that. You gotta get it together. It's okay, homie. You don't gotta be satisfied and comfortable constantly, fool. Real shit.